Hello, love. Welcome to the Sacred Purpose Podcast, a place where we illuminate your innate wisdom and help you embody your soul's calling. I'm your host, Lisa Malia, midwife, breast cancer survivor, and mama of 3, turned nonprofit CEO and embodiment coach. We're each on a unique path to live our sacred purpose, but we don't need to walk it alone. Through the power of connection, feminine wisdom, and embodied leadership, we can elevate our lives, communities, and businesses. Each week, I'll bring you transformative stories, practices, and rituals to support you in trusting and following your intuition, creating space to live a life of sacred purpose with deeper clarity and unapologetic joy. As we reimagine and envision a new way forward. Are you ready? Let's dive in. You all know that I love a good weekly check-in. And one of my favorite things that I do at the beginning of the week is look at my list of priorities. What am I really excited about this week? What are my important obligations? And what are the things that I want to accomplish? And then I go and look at my calendar and I get clear on what is a match and what isn't a match for that energy for the week. And what I want to talk about today is what happens when we're facing something really big and wonderful, but also intimidating or scary, or whatever name you want to put on the label fear. Something that is, it can be a big trip, a big announcement, a big, a big launch, something happening in your life. And maybe it's not even big, but it's something that's pushing you on a growth edge. It's challenging you in some ways. And there's so many discussions around fears and overcoming them and ways to navigate through them. And I just wanted to walk you through my process because in real time, as I bring you these episodes for your weekly energy upgrade, it's usually something that I too am also going through. So one, I want to normalize it, let you know that I'm right there with you, and helping ourselves just get really clear and having these conversations, these sort of behind the scenes conversations that we have either with our best and most trusted confidants or with ourselves in meditation or prayer. Whatever those things are that help you navigate these moments and choosing to navigate those moments. And that really is where it starts, whether it's, I'll just use the analogy of flying on a plane, because I think it's something most people can relate to, or at least imagine. If you are somebody who is afraid to get on and be a passenger on a plane, and then you think that I want to overcome this fear because I want to be able to travel, then choosing that first and foremost is going to be the first step, right? But I think so often, we think we're choosing that. Oh yeah, we want to overcome that. But man, we can trick ourselves into thinking we are doing all kinds of things, but I'll tell you, we sidestep. We are very clever about sidestepping our way through, pretending we're navigating around a fear that will actually never get you to the other side, to where you really want to go and to show up and be prepared for. One of my biggest things is disappointing people. I, not like in a people-pleasing kind of way, although I've definitely battled and worked my way through many of those things, but in a way that were like people that I trust, that I respect, that I adore, that I admire, that I love. When they put their faith and their trust and their belief in me, I never want to disappoint them, even though I know that they will still continue to love me and believe in me. That for me is a big, deep-rooted fear. Like, I want to show up and be everything that they believe I am. And I know that that's just something within me that I need to navigate. And, getting to that place of choice of, is this something I am really going to work through? If I'm looking at this fear because one approach is to look at it, to appreciate it, right? To get to know the fear, get to know what you're working with. And, this goes back to, we used to use fear as a really good motivator to stay alive. If something was trying to hurt us or harm us, we could run, we could defend ourselves, we could protect ourselves. And those same instincts still show up. And going beyond just recognizing that and thanking that and sending that part of us some love, I like to dig just a little bit deeper and really understand the root cause of this fear that I'm now working with, that I know that isn't actually putting my life in jeopardy. So why am I still feeling like I want to defend myself, protect myself, or run? And in what ways am I really tricking myself into sort of sidestepping it, still thinking that I'm moving towards the thing that I want without addressing that real core fear and really just prolonging my inevitable success to where I want to go? For instance, if we're going back to the plane analogy, right? So somebody who wants to sidestep that, sure, you can take some road trips, but you're never going to, for instance, get to the island of Hawaii if that's the destination that you want to go. So you may be able to sidestep what you're really trying to overcome by doing a lot of other things. But if what you really want to do is be able to go to Hawaii, you might need to find a way to get on that plane and really look at the deep-seated things that are holding you back from that. And if that's something that you truly want. And when I'm in that moment, I then, once I've navigated some of these questions, right, from a practical level and from a mindful level, then I come to it from a very spiritual perspective and offer myself and the universe, whatever your belief is, a meditation or a prayer, and for trust, for grace, and for intention, that may the things I'm doing and moving through be of the highest good. And may the people that I impact also have trust and grace and good intentions for the highest goods, so that we may navigate any challenges with more grace and ease. And then that already makes me feel calm and better, and makes me feel like I can navigate this. We're going to be more than okay. And I can step forward with massive amounts of trust and faith, even though it feels scary, to know that no matter what, I can't go wrong. I'm going in the right direction. This is something that I want. I am actually excited about it. I'm going to move forward with courage, with grace, with trust, with good intention, and trust that that is more than enough, because it is more than enough. I hope this was helpful for you today. I would so appreciate it if you love these episodes, that you go and leave a comment and a raving review, and share it with a friend. Help me grow this community so that we can keep connecting with more incredible, wonderful women leading with intention and sacred purpose. Sending you much love. Till the next episode.